What's up, everybody? It's your boy Scotty J back at it again. It's raining out, so I can't go cut grass, so I want to show you a little trick. And this is it on the Rubik's Cube, so that's probably messed up enough. So a couple things about the Rubik's Cube that you got to know is that you got different sides. White, opposite of white's yellow. Green, opposite of green's blue. Opposite of red is orange. So if you know that, you can automatically flip to that side without looking and know how to line them up. It's just a reference point. These middle pieces are the layer. That's an orange layer, that's the green layer. The other pieces are edge pieces. So these on the adjacent to the middle are called edge pieces that make the cross. Those are edge pieces. The other pieces are called corners. So edges are in the middle and corners are on the end. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna find the yellow side. And then, all right, we've got one petal already lined up for us. So that white petal is gonna be the daisy. It's called the daisy. And so what you're trying to do is you're trying to line up white petals in the cross shape on the daisy. So the daisy is the yellow, the white are the petals. All right, so let's just try to see if we can get some easy ones. All right, we got one there. And two, so we just happen to have two, okay? So we got two petals, so we gotta find the other ones. And there's a couple tricks on how to get ones in certain spots. So I'm gonna find the edge piece, which is right there, there's an edge piece. So I'm just gonna flip it up, boom. So that was easy. Some of these are harder, some of these are easier. Gotta find another edge piece. And so the edge piece is on the bottom. That's good because you can just rotate it to where you want it directly underneath and then flip it up and boom. So we got a daisy. Got 4 petals with a daisy. And on the tip of those petals, you have a color that's adjacent to that petal. So the red is white, red, that's the red, and blue. So now we're gonna take all these petals with the adjacent color and we're gonna line that up with its color. So blue on blue, and then we're gonna take that petal with the blue on blue, we're gonna rip it and put it to the bottom. All right, so that's going to the white side. Next step's gonna be the white cross. So we got the daisy, we gotta get the white cross. So I go to this petal, it's green. I find the green, match up with it right there, and then I'm gonna rip that petal to the bottom. When I go to this petal, it's orange. It was on red, so I know the opposite of that's orange. So if you want to be fast, you can just flip it like that, and that's how you're supposed to flip it. So I got it on orange petal, rip it off. So this one's red, I'm gonna take it to the red, we're gonna rip that petal off, boom. All right, so that's step 1 is getting the daisy. Now 2 is the white cross. So we got the white cross, and now we got to solve for the white layer. And the way to do that is to find pieces at the bottom like that. When they're at the bottom, they're easy. You're just gonna take that piece, and the color that's adjacent to it is green. We're gonna move that green so it's diagonal with it. Then we got the white. So we're gonna take the white, this piece is gonna go here. The way to do that is you go away from it, take this piece down, bring that back, and bam. So we have that right there. We have another piece that's directly underneath it, so we're gonna move that to where we need it, underneath that piece. So we're gonna push that to the back, rotate it, and bring that back up. So now we're gonna take the piece that we pushed to the back, and now we can solve it because it's at the bottom. So that's it, it's just getting them lined up at the bottom. And we're gonna go to the orange diagonal, and we're gonna take it, it's gonna go to that corner, so we're gonna go away, down, pull it back, and then back up. All right, we got one more square and the white layer solved. So we got this piece, where's it at? It's directly underneath. So we'll flip it to where we need it, right up underneath it. We're gonna push down, go away, bring it back up. And now we can solve it because it's at the bottom. So we take that blue adjacent piece, we go there, so it's a diagonal. And then we're gonna take that away, remember, it's gonna go here. So away, down, back up, and the white layer is solved. So with the white layer being solved, and we got this T here with 1 dot, T with 1 dot, and now we're ready to solve the yellow layer. All right, so what we do to that is we go to the yellow layer and we look at the middle and we look at the pieces that are the edge pieces, and we find one that doesn't have yellow. So it looks like we got 3 of them to work with right now. So we're gonna match that up to a long T. So now we got this piece is orange, that piece is blue. So now here's where it gets tricky. These are called the ABCs. The orange piece, so the orange is on this side, red's on that side. So the first step on taking this piece over here, we're moving this piece over this way. So the way to do that is you move the face away. That's your A. Your B is the bottom goes toward where you want to go. C is the column goes down. The middle is the D, and we take it toward, and then E is everything goes up. Now, so we move that piece to there. So now we're getting all these pieces lined up. So now we just got to go resolve for our whites. And this is a tricky step. Once you learn this step, it makes it a lot easier. So we'll just flip that back up. And we got this one piece that's in the middle. And this is a move that if you ever get this, it's so easy. You just move that to the side, move that down, flip that back up, and boom. That's how you get to there. It looks like we got a few more pieces to solve because we just want this to be solid color with the 2 blocks. This last layer is what we're gonna get to shortly. But right now, go back to the yellow. See the blue and the red, it's not a yellow, so we're gonna go to the blue side with the red. The red's on this side, orange is on this side. So we're gonna go away from where we're gonna go. Bottom goes toward, column comes down, middle comes back to it, flip up. So we got the whole blue now. And we gotta go solve back for our whites. So it's gonna be this every time from this layer. That, and that. So we've got a few more pieces to solve for. And it's gonna be green and orange this time. So orange is on that side, red's on this side. So we're gonna go away from where we wanna go, back toward on the bottom, C, D, and up. Now we gotta solve for the whites. So back this way, same thing every time. So we solve for the whites, and we've got 2 pieces. One here, we're gonna find a piece that doesn't have yellow in it. It's super easy, just go to the red. Red's on that side, remember, go away, back toward, down, flip the middle, go back up, solve for your whites. Whoops, boom, there, solve for that middle white and back down. All right, 1 block out of place, so hopefully, bam, and that's easy. So we're gonna think we can do this in 1 more move. So we'll go solve that one to there. Remember, we're gonna go away, back toward, down, middle, up. And then we're gonna solve for our whites. That. All right, so now we've solved this layer of the cube, the white layer, 2 blocks all the way around. Now we just gotta get to the middle, to the yellow. All right, so that's a boomerang shape. You want that at the top left. And we're gonna solve for that by going FUR, URF. So that means the first part's clockwise, the second part's counterclockwise. So front, upper, right. Those are all clockwise. Now we're gonna go back the other way. Upper, right, front. Bam. So we went from the boomerang to the yellow plus. And actually we skipped straight to the fish because you go yellow plus fish. And when you get the fish, you point it down at the bottom, and that little piece is like it's food. That means you're getting close to solving to the yellow layer. So now, so you want the fish at the bottom of this little food there. Clock, clock, counter, clock, clock, flip, counter, and boom, the yellow side is solved. Now we got to figure out the corners. So the corners, I got green right there. Those corners are solved. And here is the trickiest part of the whole thing. This is where it gets crazy tricky. I don't know why I can't do this step any better than what I can. I believe it's So we're trying to get all the corners the same, and then the last step's easy. So the way it's gonna go is you're gonna put your thumb in the middle, and you're gonna go counter, clock, counter, backside flip, clock, that's where I messed up, counter, counter, and flip, and flip. All right, dude, we're close. We're so close. So we put the side that's most fulfilled in the back, and we got all the corners matched up, you see? So now here's the final move. This is where you finish it, all right? So you may have to take twice on this, but this is the final move. And this is how it goes. You're gonna go flip, and you're gonna go clockwise 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And counterclockwise 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're gonna go clock, counter. And that's it. The Rubik's Cube is solved. That's how you do it. Those are the 8 steps. Boom.